He's ghostly. Just checking. Let's bring this back. Bring it back, bring it back. You know that song, no one else does. Awesome. So even though he feels like he's grabbing his crotch, can you show this one and the pointed thumbs difference? I would say less, if you can close your fingers a tiny bit, just more relaxed, just like that. I would say like, do this and just softer, just relax your fingers, okay? Watch this. He went from pointing at his crotch to effectively grabbing his crotch, okay? Bring your thumbs back in your pockets, okay? Perfect, just like that. Awesome. The differences of what not to do. I always love photographing bad things first. Okay, I'm starting to take away attention from his crotch. Let me move this away. I'm starting to draw attention away from his crotch more into his formality and his pose and what I'm trying to see. I'm no longer, where's my attention to? It's no longer his crotch area. Like now I'm starting to look at his face because it's the contrastiest part. So I note that as I'm photographing my subject, in this case Lorenzo, how is contrast helping me in the image? And I'm thinking about the pose in regards to the context of what's happening. He has a darker skin tone, right? So I can use contrast to pose correctly. So I know that what I want to do is show triangles, because we discussed that before, lines and shape, and I also want to show contrast in order to help lead my eye. So the darkest part of the subject, in this case, is Lorenzo, because you have a very, very light shirt. So put your hand towards your center there. Can I use his hands to start leading my eye upwards? That's what I'm thinking and considering. So is there a way that I can have, just Lorenzo, if you can put your arm towards your elbow, just like that. Is there a way that I can have him turn over to the side? And this is the difference between, watch this. Do forward again, one more time. I see a lot of this. John, if I could have you, just help me there. I promise not to kill anybody. Perfect. I'm talking about crotch shots here. Again, with guys, this is what you have to worry about. Perfect, one more time. 1, 2, 3, perfect. Awesome, this is a little easier to see. What is he doing? He's grabbing, right? Turn over to your side, that way for me. Right there, perfect. Okay, relax and put that hand down towards your side. Perfect, let's see that hand over. Okay, so length of arms is another thing. We'll worry about the clips in a bit, by the way, because I know that's gonna be another question, okay? Perfect. Perfect, can you raise that arm a tiny bit? Just ever so slightly, bring your elbow down. Perfect, watch this. Okay, show those last two images. Crotch, elbow down, length of arms, what happens? Again, I'm not worried about his head, I'm worried about his arms right now. He's grabbing his crotch, and over one more. The second he moved his hand under his elbow, don't lie, that's not what happened. There was one on the elbow. There you go. Where's my hand? Where is it leading? It's no longer his crotch. I'm effectively leading my eyes somewhere different. I'm using triangles to do that. Look at that first photograph. Again, the nuances of moving one arm about 4 inches, because he has his arms, if they're on this side, it makes it look awkward. Sorry, if he's on this side, it makes it look awkward. Moving it over, he's not looking at his crotch any longer, he's moving it over to his forearm there. And the forearm makes it so it shortens out, and that way I can see the angles not focused around his crotch area. We're not gonna worry about the clips for now, but we'll focus on moving forward. So if I had to pose a subject, that would be like my first go-to pose, something more comfortable and confident. Next thing is, if I was gonna crop this, or if I wanted to, let's say, thin the subject out, I can crop it so it's not so wide. So Lorenzo, do me a favor. Cross one foot over the other one like this. Okay, as comfortable as you feel. Perfect. Turn forward towards me. Perfect. Awesome. And turn slightly that way. I would say probably 2/3, something like that. Perfect. So Lorenzo has, he has broader thighs. So this is another subject with difficult features. You don't have difficult features, but you know what I mean. Okay, difference in nuances. Let's go back one photo and forward one. Okay, so the first thing we tend to do as photographers, we're like, okay, turn them and make them look skinnier, but how is that affecting the image? He has wider thighs, right? So, and we mentioned it's because he's athletic, like he's naturally gonna have bigger quads.